Good morning. Today is Friday, April 3rd, which means we made it to Friday, one whole week of our extended flexible learning. I just want to go through a couple important things that you may have missed at our 8:30 meeting this morning, our WebEx meeting. And thank you, big shout out to everybody who got up early this morning and joined us for our WebEx meeting. I appreciate you, and I know it's hard to get up early, so thank you. I appreciate it. These are the things that we went over at the meeting in the morning. First of all, I got to see a lot of really awesome Wonder Bubbles. So thank you for those of you that were brave to share on our WebEx meeting this morning, sharing your Wonder Bubbles. They were very awesome. I was impressed. So thank you. What you need to know for today. So math, there is a multiplication algorithm checkpoint assessment. So this is not the blue puzzle piece that you had done earlier in the week. This is actually a real assessment. It's a checkpoint just like we do at school. So think of it as a paper copy that I'm handing you out a paper copy. So make sure that you look for that. Everything that you do on that assessment, you need to show your work. This is the only way that I'm able to know that you are doing your work without a calculator. So make sure that even if you do something on, let's say on a notebook page, you are able to submit as many pages as you want into Schoology. So make sure that I also see any notes that you had taken along with the assessment itself. And you can make sure that you do, like I said, make sure that you do show your work and that you upload that assignment into the multiplication algorithm checkpoint. For reading core today, your Wonder Bubbles were due, so we make sure if you are late on that to make sure you get your Wonder Bubble turned in. Your Wonder Bubble is actually turned in a discussion thread in that same folder. So make sure when you're looking at those folders that you're pausing and you're looking through each thing that is in that folder, because I'm noticing that some of you are uploading assignments to the wrong thing. And I have been sending out messages to different people, making sure that you are uploading your assignments into the correct folders. So make sure you look for that. Wonder Bubble is actually a discussion thread, so make sure you upload your picture into the Wonder Bubble discussion thread. Also, don't forget that Who is Sam Adams summary is due on Monday, and that's your informational summary grade. So I need that, and I need that done by Monday, please. You are required also to make sure you have uploaded 3 new journal entries for this week. You can include the weekend as well if you would like to, but 3 new journal entries for this week. And I've already started grading, so great journal entries. I keep on writing. I love seeing your thoughts in your journals. For social studies, I have uploaded a new discussion thread, so please go to April 3rd and look for that discussion thread. You won't even need to log into Clever today or TCI because Mr. Sowards put this together and the assignment is right there on the discussion thread. That's the only thing you need to click on. And then lastly, we're adding in science. So our science is a phonology science notebook entry. And again, Miss Pickens worked on this, and it's very clear in that assignment folder for April 3rd what it needs to be done for that phonology assignment. The notebook will need to be turned in. So again, you're either taking a screenshot of that or you are going to just take a picture of your notebook. And again, you can do that on Notability. You can do that on Notability or in a notebook. All right, the other thing that I wanted to show you, and this was posted today in my update, is the summary of assignments. This is something that I created just to keep you guys organized so you can kind of reflect and look back at the week. And this is just starting with Monday, March 31st to April 3rd. And you can see for math, I put in math, reading, social studies, and science, everything that needed to be turned in to Schoology by the end of the week. It's not just Schoology, it's Schoology or Flipgrid for this case or for this week. So make sure, go through this and checklist and see, have I turned each one of these items in? These are all things that are going to be graded. Couple announcements that I just wanted to talk about. Speaking of checklisting, and I put this picture on here to help myself remind myself to talk to you about this. Yes, it is important to keep a checklist of things that you need to complete, but sometimes when we checklist, the quality of our work is not so amazing. I want you to make sure we're not giving a lot of assignments throughout the week. So anything that you are given, you are taking your time, and each item that you are given is, think of everything that you're doing as a formative assessment. So we're not turning in something that only takes us 3 minutes to do. Everything that we've given you is something that you should have to spend some time on. So please slow down. I'm noticing a lot of, especially in math, I'm noticing a lot of little mistakes, and I think it's because our brains are checklisting and trying to just do what's, oh, Mrs. Olson told me this is what I have to do for math today. I got to get this done, right? And then what happens is the quality of our work kind of goes down the drain when we're checklisting. So yes, it's important to stay organized with the checklist, but remember that the quality of your work is way more important than a checklist. And also, if you need more time on an assignment, that's okay. You can turn that into me, by the end of the week, and just we're real flexible with that. So take this weekend to get yourself organized, go through every single one of those folders and make sure that you have an assignment turned in. Some assignments also are being turned in as a discussion thread. So if you don't see yourself posting something on that thread, then you didn't do the assignment. So it's very important, go through each item that's on this checklist and make sure that you did a good job on that assignment and that it's quality work. The other thing I want to remind you, and I talked about this with the kids this morning at our WebEx, was I am providing feedback for every assignment. So I want you to make sure and go back to your assignments. If there is a grade, then that means I probably gave you some feedback on that assignment. So make sure you're looking for my feedback. If there's something that you want to redo or resubmit, that's just a Schoology message to me letting me know that you would like to redo an assignment, and that's okay too. Otherwise, enjoy the weekend, and next week will be a full schedule again. So take this weekend to get yourself caught up. And please, at any time, if you're feeling overwhelmed or you just need some guidance, make sure that you are emailing me or sending me a message, and I will get back to you and I will make sure to help you out. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday.